So I gotta say something. After roughly like 400 or so hours on Once Human, I've only played towards the end of season two. Well, the end of my second season, should I say? And I gotta say, the game's pretty good. There's a lot of grinding involved. You have to grind for your mods, and then you have to hope that your rolls for your mods have the proper substats for the build that you're going for. Um, you got to hope that you get the right calibration for your weapon. And the mod rolls are atrocious, to say the least. Um, kind of wish there was like a way that I could substitute a um, a sub value, right, with something else. So let's say I have like frost vortex, status damage, um, headshot or critical reduction, and then weapon damage. I'd like to be able to take that critical reduction and switch that to like proc chance for frost vortex or um, uh, magazine capacity or something like that, with a way to gain or work for the materials to do that. That way I can create the perfect mod without having to kill the Prime Wars 450,000 times. That's pretty much my only complaint about the game overall, is just like some way to min-max or metagame my mods. That way, when I do a frost build or a boom build or a fire build or something like that, it's insane. It's strong and I have more control. Instead of like, oh man, I got a really great mod. It's got two badass suffixes, but the other two are, you know, crit damage reduction and damage reduction. Both of those I don't use because I'm not a PvP player. But overall, um, as like a casual gamer per se, which that's all I am, just a casual fucking gamer. That's all I want. Other than that, this is also my experience here. I guess I ate too much spaghetti that day because I'm on top of a telephone pole, barrel rolling. This is the typical shit that I see inside this game when I was playing. Um, I say was because I'm going on a little trip here soon. I don't know how much time I'll how much time I'll have to play, but this was fucking hysterical. You can hear someone dying in the background. That might be a little loud. Sorry if it is. And it continues to do that throughout this whole video. So, like, here's my starting point, right? This is where I began. That's where I ended. My teammates are way over there. Way over there. You can see the distance I traveled just by flipping. Here. Barrel rolling in the sky like a plane.
He's behind this rock. Oh no, I'm reconnecting. You broke the fucking server.
I broke the game with this because we were trolling with our trucks inside a card workshop. Um, that way, when we go farm those cards, we have a fridge, we have a stove, we have a workbench to repair all our gear. And my hive mates brought a vending machine um, and something else, and then a disassembly bench. So we had three trucks, three inside this facility. Um, this was the attempt to get the mine in there, which ultimately I changed the build up a bit, so now it looks a lot better and it's not all fucking wonky. But yeah, that's besides the point. So overall, like the experience for Once Human is pretty good. Um, it's a very grindy game. Lots of mods you can try to build for, lots of different builds you can try to build for, different weapon combinations match different weapon styles and stuff. It's really cool. You can, I mean, the mix match, it kind of depends. Like some matches are really strong, like Bullseye and Frost Vortex, or Bullseye and Shrapnel, or Fast Gunner and Shrapnel, etc. Like you're supporting builds. But other than that, I had a blast. And as you can see, we're on our way to one of our first Prime Wars, and we weren't going very far. Bottom line, I put 400 some odd hours into this once human. As an average gamer, don't have a lot of time I can do that. I recommend it if you're into that kind of thing. It reminds me a bit of Summoner's War with the mods. And if you've ever played Summoner's War, it's a mobile game on your phone. And it's kind of like a similar concept. You send your guys out into the dungeons to farm runes, and then you have to upgrade those runes. And who knows, those runes could have some pretty shitty substats or really good substats. And there's a percentage in those substats, like tiers 1, 2, 3, 4, um, that you can roll for as well. But the only difference is, like I said, is there's no way to exchange those substats into something else to make an even better mod, and that's the only thing that I want to see. Other than that, if you haven't played this game, give it a shot. Free to play, no pay to win aspects. Um, you're playing for blueprints and mods basically, which over the season they'll stack up, and as you do your loop runs for formulas and materials and stuff like that, your portfolio, should I say, will increase. With that being said, if you haven't played this game yet, give it a try. Also, dislike this video or like it. Any kind of like feedback on it pushes it forward, so I don't give a fuck. Hate it or not hate it. This is my second video ever. So, with that being said, we should expect to see more gameplay of this as well as anything else. Um, Follow me, hang out with the boys when we play some Darky. Let's have some fun. So, see you in the next one. Bye.